Back here at Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs, Arkansas, getting you set for the Class 1A boys game between Izard County and Nevada. And I'll bring back Nick Lasker now. And Nick, okay, we almost started to break it down just a minute ago before we went to break, but this is going to be a track meet any way you look at it. Nevada's got a ton of speed. Izard County's got a lot of size, but they've got some speed as well.
I believe so. I think track meet is the perfect way to categorize this game. I know Coach Mullen, they want to get up and down the floor with the quickness.
Yeah, and you know, I guess it was last year we saw this Nevada team here, and they suffered a loss in that game, but I was talking with Coach Mullins before and said they learned a lot as a team about getting to this point and playing in games like this.
I think they probably have. They have that experience to come back, and you're dealing with a team that beat you last time, so added factor. So we know they want to play fast, but I think they'll realize that Izard County doesn't mind playing fast as well.
Okay, let's talk about Izard County for just a minute. They've got a lot of size, and when you're trying to body up, when you've got a speedy team, maybe a smaller team trying to body up a big team like that, I mean, that could be a challenge for Nevada.
I believe it can be a challenge, but Justice Cooper is watching.
Yeah, we'll get the call from Wes Moore and Bobby Swafford. They're standing courtside, and they're going to give the call on the entire 1A Boys Championship game.
Thank you, RJ. We're getting set for Izard County and Nevada High School rematch. This game last year, I remember this game. It was so much fun. Justice Cooper put on a show. I just walked in and saw him shooting some three-pointers. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember him. This kid put on a show last year, and I'm excited to watch him play in this final game.
Yeah, they kind of put it on Nevada last year, too, beat them by 21 points here in the state championship game. That Izard County team lost a few pieces, maybe not quite as dominant as they were a season ago, but 39-5, still pretty good. And you mentioned Justice Cooper. He's the guy that really stirs the drink. Had a game of 25-20 in the postseason. He signed to play at UA Fort Smith, the Division II school. You know, Coach Jim Boone got to be excited about getting him in a UA Fort Smith Lion uniform. But we'll see what he can do in his final high school game, because I guarantee you he wants to go out with another title.
Justice Cooper had 28 points in the semifinal game over Kirby. We just watched the Kirby girls win the state championship for 1A girls, and now, well, we'll see if Izard County can do it again for the second straight year.
Yeah, back-to-back 33-win seasons for Nevada, 33-6 right now, but that 21-point loss, you know, has been stewing on the Blue Jays all season long, all off season, and they've been waiting for this moment, hoping to get back against Izard County.
Now, you know they have to have a chip on their shoulder after what happened last year. They thought about it all off season. They thought about it during the fall. I mean, every single practice, when you come up just that short, that is on your mind. And now Nevada County will have a chance for a little bit of redemption. As you said, 33-6. Izard County under Coach Kyle McCandless with a record of 39-5. We're taking a look at some of the Cougars, and there's head coach Bobby Mullins for Nevada. Their fans sitting behind their bench. A lot of blue and a lot of Blue Jays in the arena right now.
And it's not just the color of the seats in the arena either. It goes all the way to the top row behind that Nevada bench. They were parked there before the girls' game even started, so they're ready to go. They're ready to erase that bad taste from last season, and hopefully we'll get a little payback.
All the Izard County fans, I guess, are right behind their bench. They're starting to rise as we're getting ready for the starting introductions for this 1A Boys Championship game. What you hear there are the Nevada fans, very loud, ready to get their team going. They've been thinking about this, too, for a long time.
That's right. They were expected to be here, was Izard County. And this is a team that, you know, won a state title. They've only got 5 losses this year, and these 5 losses are pretty impressive. You're talking about Cabot, Harbor, who won the 6A West, Nettleton, a state champion from Georgia, and a private school from California who won 25 basketball games. Izard County loaded up on the non-conference schedule last year. They did it again this year in hopes of getting to this point, and that's why the Cougars have a chance to go back-to-back.
There are your starting lineups. Izard County starting it off first. Chase Orff, your guard, wearing number 4.
These two teams are going to get up and down, Wes. We got Nevada averaging 67 points per contest, Izard County 72. And the one thing that really stuck out to me last year about this Izard County team, they perfected the art of the run out. They always send one guy deep. As soon as Nevada takes the shot, they're going to launch a guy deep and try to beat the defense back at the other end and get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
Dylan Tharp shaking hands. And Izard County's shooting guard. For Nevada, there's Kobe Edwards, big man. He's going to be on justice some this year.
6'7" junior is Kobe Edwards, number 5 in whites.
Kobe Everett, I remember Kobe from last year's game. Kobe had he was a three-point shooter for Izard County. Number 12 for Nevada is Keontae Coleman. Keontae had 21 points in the semifinal game. He led Nevada in scoring. Number 25, Caleb Faulkner for Izard County. Got a lot of experience, a lot of playing time in last year's state championship game.
I was doing the research for this one, Wes. You kind of expect, a team's in the finals for the second straight year, they're going to have a ton of seniors. Izard County only has 3 seniors on the roster. Granted, they are 3 really important ones. There's a lot of younger guys on that roster who had a ton of experience last year as sophomores, so this stage is not going to be too big for them.
There's Bryson Rhodes and Jared Todd to round out the starting lineup for Nevada County. Nevada in white, the Blue Jays, a lot of fans here. Take a look at Izard County's coach, Kyle McCandless, giving some last-minute instructions. They're going to be fun to watch. Last year's game was any indication. It was a fast-paced game, up and down the court. A lot of threes, some dunk. You don't see it in 1A a lot, but we had dunks last year. It's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, Nevada dominated in state tournament. Beat County Line by 30, Concord by 14, and then Mount Vernon and Ola by 24 in the semifinals to get their ticket here to Hot Springs. So they haven't been tested yet. We'll see if they get a test today.
Izard County wins the opening tip. Caleb Faulkner with it. Looks like the Blue Jays are going to play man-to-man defense. Faulkner drives to his right. Everett with it. Everett, Justice Cooper, shot's a little short, and Blue Jays get the rebound. Keontae Coleman with it, and Coleman's going to bring it up the court. Devontae Pearson gets the offense going. A little bit of a 2-3 look for Izard County. Yep, they're going to settle into the 2-3, really try to keep that inside presence away. Rhodes misses the 3. Here comes Izard County, and you nailed it, Bobby. Run out, fast break, block, but a foul is called.
Yeah, that's what Izard County likes to do. They like to sneak the point guard out, or whoever is the top man at the defense. They try to get him behind the defense and get a bunch of easy layups. Last year, Nevada, I don't know if they weren't expecting it or didn't have an answer for it, gave up a ton of easy points. And now, second possession of the game, ICC at the foul line.
Everett had his shot blocked, but was bodied up on the replay. Makes his first free throw, so first point of the game goes to Izard County. Everett's second free throw is good. 2 for 2, and it's 2-0.
So what's the best formula for defending that, Wes? I mean, you got a team that runs out every time.
Well, you can't crash the boards. No, your guards have to know they have to get back. Good drop-off pass that time from Pearson, but they weren't able to do anything with it. Edwards with the shot, no good.
I guess you just don't miss shots, maybe the best defense for it. And if you don't miss, you can't have any runouts.
Right. It's hard for those defensive rebounds. Or you hit the glass and get the offensive rebound. They can't go running with it. But for the most part, you're going to get a guard back. Pearson with it, drives in, shot's no good. Here they go. Cooper with it. Head up, looking. He gets it down the court. Cooper back with it. We'll get it to Everett. He thought about it. Everett drives in all the way to the basket. No good. Here comes Izard County with it. Coleman with it. Racing down the court. Coleman back. Stepped out of bounds.
The one thing, and I don't want to harp on this too much at the start of this game, but when you watch Izard County get a defensive rebound, the first look is not an outlet pass. It's the deep ball. You saw Cooper on his last defensive rebound. His eyes were up, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver, but realize this is basketball, but they still hit the Hail Mary every now and then.
Faulkner gets it back. He'll take the 3. Off the side of the rim, Izard County with the rebound. Blue Jays doing a good job hitting the glass. Pearson leaves it off of Rhodes, down in the corner to Todd. Edwards will set them back up. Pearson with it. Rhodes back to Pearson. Driving in, back out to Todd. Being very patient with it. Looking for a good shot. No baskets made, just 2 free throws from Izard County. Pearson with the high arcing three, no good. Time to get the rebound, and Faulkner settles just for walking it up slowly. Tharp will run the offense to Everett. Motion offense, working it around. Wide open three-point attempt is good. Tharp knocks down the first basket of the game. It's 5-0.
Yeah, those are the wide open looks that Nevada can't allow to give up, and Tharp made him pay. Stepped up, knocked that one down with confidence.
Izard County rushes out in the 2-3 defense, trying to get a steal. Blue Jays working down the corner. Now back out top to Pearson. Todd has it on the right wing. They're trying to run something for Coleman, but I got to tell you, Tharp's doing a great job of face guarding him. They have made a commitment that Pearson's not going to beat them. And there's your run out. Everett up high, rolls off. Todd with the rebound.
It almost has a look of Izard County running a box and one, trying to shut down Keontae Coleman.
They have focused their attention on Coleman.
That's exactly what they're in. They're a little zone with the 4 on the inside, but man-to-man on Coleman on the outside.
Drop off to Todd. He makes the layup. First points of the game for Izard County. Up for the Blue Jays. Izard County quickly down the court, and just like that, Tharp scores to get that 2 points back. So frustrating. I mean, the Blue Jays are having a hard enough time just scoring. They finally scored, and 3 seconds later, Izard County gets the score back.
We said the best defense for the run out was scoring, but apparently that's not true either.
Now, you're exactly right. They're playing a box and one. You see Tharp all over Coleman.
Nice jump shot
That's
there.
what you got to do. You got to start playing 4-on-4, and Edwards comes up. You got to just make some easy shots if they're just going to play you 4-on-4.
Yeah, nice to see the big 6'7" big man turn around, face up, and knock down the 10-footer.
Faulkner gets him into the offense. Tharp to Cooper, baseline jumper, good. Well, that's pretty. I tell you what, Edwards was defending him well.
Good defense.
Nothing there. Long three-point attempts, no good. They're going to get the rebound and call the foul on Edwards.
Now they're going to get Justice Cooper saying that he went underneath. That's a tough foul as we hit the media timeouts.
9-4, Izard County leads. Cooper's talking with the official about what he can do not to foul like that again. But Izard County has a quick lead. Media timeout. You're watching the 1A Boys State Championship games on Arkansas PBS.
Hey, I'm Rick Steves. You know, I don't go anywhere without my passport. And now, thanks to PBS Passport, you can travel with me and watch all 10 seasons of Rick Steves Europe and all my travel specials. This exclusive streaming service is just for our members. Not only can you see all my shows, but you can see thousands of hours of your favorite public television shows. Become a member today and get your passport.
There's simply no substitute for hard work. Each new morning gives way to a chance to make things better than the day before. At Everett, we strive to be the best at what we do, and we know many in our community are doing the same. When we work to become better, everything around us becomes better too.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. At Everett Buick GMC, we're proud to support the difference makers in our community. That's the Everett difference.
Welcome back to the 1A Boys State Championship game. Izard County with the 9-4 lead. But it's the Blue Jays. Nevada County with it. They've got their offense working with Pearson up top.
Looks like Izard County's gone back to the straight man-to-man instead of the box and one, trying to slow down specifically just Coleman.
You can watch Tharp, though. He's face guarding Coleman. He could care less what else is happening around. He's going to make sure his man doesn't get the ball. Good response from Izard
nice
County.
Pearson going over the top, but wide open look for Tharp, but off the mark.
Here come the Blue Jays. They're looking to run. Mishandled it a little bit. Pearson has it back. Pearson gets them set in their offense. Coach Mullins barking out some orders. He has them in their play now. Edwards with it. Pearson going down low, trying to man up, body up, and that's Watts into the game. Everett, good job with the rebound. Watts knocks it out of bounds.
A nice job by Nevada to trap the rebounds. We slow down the Izard County offense, and that may be something that Coach Mullins has talked to his team about. Jump the rebounder, don't give him a clean look at an outlet pass.
Orff brings it across midcourt. Orff to Cooper, wide open three. No good off the front of the rim. Blue Jays on the run, looking to attack. Corner, no good for Coleman. Pulls it out, shot's no good. Good rebound from Edwards, and the basket is good.
It's a nice putback by Edwards. 6'7" in the middle, gets the offensive rebound. Strong with the basketball, a little bit of a continuation, but said he was in the motion going up when the foul occurred. Got a chance to close out the three-point play to tie this game up.
How about Edwards? He drew the foul on Justice Cooper before the timeout. Now he gets another rebound and puts it back. Free throw's no good, but Blue Jays get the rebound. Good rebound there. That's Pearson with the rebound, puts it in. That's a 4-point play, 4-point possession, and Nevada County takes a lead. Cooper, 15-footer, rattles in.
At the shooter's touch there. Guys who spent hours and hours in the gym get that roll. Cooper finally gets one to fall.
And how the quick response.
Up and down.
I mean, their possessions last like 4 seconds.
Yeah. As a fan of the game of basketball, you got to love that. You don't have to worry about a shot clock when Izard County's got the basketball.
Coleman trying to get open. He'll leave a wide open three-point attempt. May want to think about guarding Watts because that looked pretty good. Watts knocks down the three, but here comes, Nevada County. They force the Izard County turnover. Looked like we had another layup for Izard County, but it goes off their hands, and it's a turnover. Timeout.
A nice job by Nevada to get back on defense. At least make that long outlet pass a difficult one. This has been a nice response. Izard County jumped out to a nice lead. I believe it was, 9-2, 7-2 to start this game, but they've come back and put it to 11-2 run for Nevada.
Yeah, the largest lead was 5 for Izard County. They led 9-4. And so you look at it, they've gone on a 7-4 run to take the lead. So Izard County, once led by as many as 5, down by 2 now.
New for 2020, Arkansas PBS Sports is bringing you the high school baseball and softball finals from this May in Fayetteville. You get the latest updates, myarkansaspbs.org/sports.
Blue Jays with it, looking to tie it up or actually add to their lead. 3-point attempts, long, strong, skying for the rebound. Good job from Edwards. Goes up, gets the rebound, and now he'll go the rebound line. That's actually Ellis. Ellis just checked into the game. Coach may be telling Izard County we need to block out. We need to do a better job on the glass.
Yeah, 10-6 advantage already for Nevada on the glass, but it's the second chance opportunities that have allowed the Blue Jays to take a lead and maybe add to it here.
First free throw from Ellis is no good. They were already in the bonus and didn't realize that, but he follows his missed free throw and gets the rebound. That's the second time we've seen that in the last 2 games. Saw it in the girls' game, now we're seeing it in the boys' game. Blue Jays free throw line, shot, 15-footer, good. So Ellis missed the free throw but came back and hit the jump shot from the free throw line.
He doesn't want to take 2 shots when one will do the exact same thing.
Izard County slowing it up a little bit. You can see the Blue Jays defense. They're really extending it, getting more aggressive on the defensive end. Make a couple shots, and all of a sudden you see the defense pick up. Got a little too aggressive. They're going to call a foul there on Nevada. Nevada with the 4-point lead, 15-11. 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Keeping an eye on Faulkner. Faulkner seems hobbled a little bit. He's coming off the court. Coach checking on him, see what he did. This looks maybe like a right ankle. May have rolled his ankle. Definitely hobbled. Wide open, Justice Cooper misses the jump shot, gets his own rebound, looking to go up with it, and they call him for a charge. I tell you what, we'll give the guy an Academy Award. That's goalie. Yeah. Goalie did a great job of flopping there. He just kind of fell with him. I don't know how much Cooper actually hit him, but that was a great job of drawing the foul.
Yeah, nice little flop there, but Cooper at 6'5", a big, strong athlete, had the look. He may not have done it, at least had the look of lowering his shoulder.
Yes.
And the officials are going to call that every time.
Justice talked to the official right now, telling him what happened.
And that's 2 fouls now on Cooper.
10 seconds. Nevada trying to get this last shot. Todd for 3. No good. Rims out. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Half-court heaves, no good. And we'll end the first half with Nevada leading it 15-11. Great run to finish the first quarter by Nevada. You're watching the 1A Boys State Championship game brought to you by Arkansas PBS.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Cherokee Nation, our people, our culture, our history, our future. To learn more, go to visitcherokeenation.com and say hello to the Cherokee Nation.
You'll find us at the end of a lot of long country roads, covering over 60% of the great state of Arkansas to provide reliable power to over 500,000 homes, farms, and businesses. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, your local energy partners.
John's Honda, your hometown dealer for sales and service of Honda motorcycles, ATVs, Honda generators, and Honda lawnmowers. Family owned and operated since 1967, John's Honda offers factory-certified technicians and experienced sales staff.
Welcome back into the 1A Boys State Championship game. Nevada's got a 15-11 lead on Izard County. Which team do you think is going to win this matchup today? Support your team by voting in the next 10 minutes on the Engage Arkansas PBS app. It's available in the Apple Store. We're going to share the results live on air as well as our favorite comments on the fan wall.
Leading the way for Nevada in that first quarter, very spread offensively. Pearson with 4, Edwards with 4, Todd had 2, Ellis 2, Watts had 3. For Izard County, Tharp had 5. He hit a 3-pointer. Justice Cooper had 4, and Everett had 2. 15-11, Nevada leads it. We're starting the second quarter. Izard County extends their defense. Had a look of a little bit of a half-court trap. They're going to do it again. Putting a lot of pressure on Ellis. Watts penetrates, kicks it back out. Pearson. Ellis backing his way in. Todd with it. Todd goes, but Justice Cooper just swatted it out. Looks like he could almost just taken it out of his hand and dribbled the other way with it.
That's the understatement of good help side defense. Nice job by Cooper. Got to remember, he's playing with 2 fouls.
Ellis throwing it in, trying to throw it in. Finally gets it in to Pearson. He catches it at half court. Nevada kind of slowing things down a little bit.
You know, Nevada's got to be happy with that first quarter, the way they weathered the storm, getting beat by 21 by this Izard County team last year. They know they're a much better team and a much better matchup as they get the easy bucket from Ellis.
Ellis all the way to the basket, and the lead grows to 6. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Justice Cooper outside to Everett. Everett's 3, bounces out, no good. Good rebound for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays looking to run. Watts with it. Watts pulls it back out. Ellis to Pearson. Pearson with Everett guarding him. Man-to-man defense right now. Cooper with it. He's got 2 fouls. You could tell he had 2 fouls. He didn't want to foul there.
Nice job by Todd to finish. The lead is up to 8 for the Blue Jays.
Everett driving to his right, finds Cooper. Cooper turns over his left shoulder. Shot no good. Foul is called on the Blue Jays. I tell you what, Coach Mullins didn't like that. You can hear the Blue Jay fans. They're not happy.
We got Todd with a hold. Apparently big 35 in the middle of your screen there.
Izard County going a little bigger. They're adding some size in. Cooper gets it, dribbles out. Coach is wanting a double team. Jones in for Izard County, gives them some more size. Everett's foul going to the basket. Foul was on Keontae Coleman. It's his first foul. Izard County down by 8, 19-11. It's the largest lead of the game for Nevada.
Izard County just 4 of 13 from the field, but 20 shot attempts already for Nevada, so that shows that the offensive glass is clearly in the Blue Jays' favor so far.
Cooper's had some good looks and just hasn't been able to get anything to fall. Cooper asking for it back. He's got it up high. Good job of defending him. Tharp has it. Tharp to Cooper posting up. Double team quickly. Got a wide open Everett. Everett for three. It's no good. Everett chases down his rebound, and he's fouled.
That one was way off the mark, but that's a wide open look. Those are the shots that you don't want to give up no matter who's pulling the trigger. But that wide open of a shot at the basket this title game will start to go down.
Everett with it, looking to attack, gets a screen from Cooper. Everett, 2 men on him, three, splits the three defenders and scores. How about that? He was double teamed, then a third guy came over to help out, and he split all three and gets the layup.
Nice.
Much needed basket by the Cougars.
Yeah, much needed indeed. Nice job by Everett to kind of stop the bleeding for the Cougars.
Looks like Izard County a little confused defensively what they want to do. They're in a 2-3 right now, but not everybody was playing 2-3. One of the Everetts was playing man-to-man. They got that situated.
Looks like they're maybe even back to the box and one, trying to limit the touches for Coleman as they're getting called for the push in the paint.
Yeah, that's Jones into the game, and he reaches over Todd, fouls him. Jones picks up his first foul. Tharp leaves the game. Faulkner's back in. We saw Faulkner leave with the ankle injury, and it's been kind of tough for Izard County since he went out. So let's see if they'll get some offense back with Faulkner in the game. Blue Jays being very patient. That's Watts with it. Edwards down in the corner to Pearson. Had Todd posting up, but did not go inside. Got a bump foul there on Everett. Watts was driving to his right. Looked like Everett just kind of got in the way. Got ran over a little bit.
Next one going to put the Blue Jays at the foul line, so fouls already starting to add up a bit.
6-point lead for the Blue Jays. Pearson with it. They're counting. That's a 5-second call. Coach was telling him, Coach Mullins was yelling at him, he's got to go, he's got to go. But he was being defended.
Yep. Kept that arm out there close enough. You don't see it too often. Just to get the call there, and Izard County got a chance to chip away at this lead a little more.
Everett with it. He's calling for a screen. He's going to just take it himself. Over to the other Everett. Bad pass inside, off the feet. Turnover. That's Jones with it, but really not a good pass from Everett. Hitting right in the feet.
You like the fundamentals of the bounce pass, but the execution not there.
Pearson brings it across half court. We'll get them started in the offense. Rhodes inside to Todd. Todd to Pearson. Pearson thought about the shot, didn't want it. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Inside, high lobbing pass. Shot's no good. Tell you what, Everett did a good job of knocking it away. Ball goes off one of the Blue Jays' feet, but Izard County keeps it. They'll hold it up and try to get into a play real quick. Everett gets a screen but goes the other way, all the way in. That'll be a charge. That was a pretty easy call. Todd was standing there and just took the hit and gets the foul called. 19-13, Nevada leads Izard County. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the first half. You're watching the 1A Boys State Finals on Arkansas PBS.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
We want teachers to use our films and to use the resources it took to write those stories in their classrooms and on PBS Learning media that's available. For people who are inspired or whose interest is piqued on a topic by virtue of watching one of our films, we want them to have avenues to learn more. That's why we made the film. And we know that with PBS, that's going to happen.
Well, welcome back into the 1A Boys State Championship game. Nevada 19-13 lead on Izard County. You can join the Arkansas PBS Sports Booster Club at the rookie level for just $35, or step it up, be an all-star, which includes Arkansas PBS Passport on-demand streaming for only $60. Sign up today at myarkansaspbs.org/sports.
Nevada Blue Jays with 19 points, and it is spread out with scoring. 4 players with 4 points, and add Rhodes to the list. He becomes the 6th player to score for Nevada. Ellis with 4, Todd with 4, Edwards with 4, Pearson with 4. Here's Justice Cooper, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Todd.
Everything with Cooper so far has come up short.
Pearson holds it up, pulls it out. Up 8, no need to get in a hurry. Take care of the basketball. Edwards will throw it over. Driving in Coleman. Coleman stopped. Todd will try a 3. Todd rolls it in.
Really nice start to this game by Todd. Draws the charge, gets an offensive rebound earlier, then rolls that one in. And Nevada's lead is up to double digits.
Todd up to 7 points. He leads the Blue Jays in scoring. Izard County trying to find something. Cooper to the basket all the way. No good. Blocking foul call. You can tell Cooper has to be so careful with 2 fouls.
He does.
He drove in, and he was careful with it.
He was under control.
He was. That's a good way of putting it. He didn't just wildly drive in and get called for a charge.
It's nice to see when players are playing under control and be rewarded from the officiating crew. That's a good call by the block. Got there a little late. He wasn't set. Kind of a 50-50 call a lot of times if you watch high school basketball, but Cooper rewarded and knocked down 2 free throws.
Let's see if that gets Cooper going. He's been struggling from the outside. We'll have a quick timeout here. Izard County, once down 11, now makes it a 9-point game.
You can enjoy all of Arkansas sports segments before they air on broadcast by downloading the all-new Engage Arkansas PBS app through the Apple Store.
Down 9 with 2 minutes to go. This is kind of an important part of the game for Izard County. You don't want this to get to double digits. They did a good job of taking it from 11 to 9. Just chip away a little bit and get some momentum heading into the half.
Yeah, what you want to see if you're Izard County, maybe pick up the pace. This is a team that's averaging north of 70 points per contest, but only at 15. 2 minutes left in this first half. They're not getting the runouts like they thought they were going to. At least they did the first couple of possessions. See if they can try to speed this game up, whether it's with full court pressure or trying the run-out game.
When you got to get the rebound. And Nevada's done a great job of getting some offensive rebounds when they do miss a shot. Coleman with it out top. Gets it to Watts. Inside to Todd. And Todd does it again.
Todd's having himself a day.
Todd up to 9 points. He scored their last 5. Back to an 11-point lead for the Blue Jays. Izard County to Cooper. He thinks about the 3. He'll take the 3. He'll make the 3.
That's a big shot. You mentioned it. He saw the free throws go down. Hadn't had a lot of success with the long game, but that one kind of rolled in and a big shot for the Cougars.
You look up and all of a sudden Cooper's got 9 points. That's 5 straight for him. He and Todd going back and forth right now. 5 apiece. 8-point lead for Nevada. 1:05 to go in the first half. Watts looking to drive. Gets it over to Edwards. Very patient. Pearson inside. Cooper he does come away with the steal. Behind his back to Everett. Everett's on the run. Everett splits a couple defenders and loses it. Cooper on the floor. Ball is out of bounds. Blue Jays were sitting out of bounds when they picked it up, so Izard County will keep it.
Saying Dontavius Watts was on the baseline there, but good hustle all the way around. It started with Cooper on the defensive end, then he ends up on the floor 94 feet away.
Thought Everett might have forced it a little bit here. He had 3 guys around him. Cooper quickly in, misses the shot. That was a nice little inbounds play. 10-footer, but he missed it, and then a careless turnover by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, nice rebound by Watts. He's probably, not Watts, Todd. He's probably been the player of the first half for Nevada, but got a little too quick on the outlet pass, threw it away.
Orff will throw it in. He gets it in to a wide open 3. Good offensive rebound by Orff. Tharp had a good look at it. Now it's Cooper with it. Cooper misses. Good follow rebound. Was that Faulkner? Faulkner back in the game after hurting his ankle. You can see he's hobbled just a little bit, but he went up strong with the offensive rebound, puts it back in, and it's a 6-point game with 10 seconds to go. Pearson over to Coleman, get it to Todd. 5 seconds to go. Edwards with it. Pearson, travel called. No, he stepped out of bounds. 2 seconds left for Izard County. Try to get off a shot.
That's twice Nevada's lost their footing of where they're at on the court and right in front of the Izard County bench. And now the lead's cut to 6. Cougars a chance to trim that just before intermission.
See if they can't get off a decent shot. They'll throw it to Cooper. 1 dribble, half-court heave, no good. And so we go to the half with Nevada leading Izard County 26-20.
I think you take the lead if you're Nevada. You take the way the first half ended if you're Izard County.
Last year, Izard County beat Nevada for the state championship. The Blue Jays looking for a little revenge. They're halfway there. Stick around. The halftime show's coming up. You're watching the 1A Boys State Finals on Arkansas PBS.
Whether you're a Razorback, a Red Wolf, or a Golden Lion, there's one thing we can all agree on. Taking the 2020 census is a win-win for all of Arkansas. Shape your future. Start here. Visit 2020census.gov.
One of the best things about being a community-focused bank like Centennial is that we encourage our employees to volunteer and give back. That's why our bankers are often seen around town involved in activities that have less to do with money matters and more to do with supporting others. From charity events and disaster relief to Chamber of Commerce and civic activities, we enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. See for yourself the difference our local commitment can make. More information available at my100bank.com. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
I was raised to believe, despite where I came from,
that I could literally be anything I wanted to be.
I love bringing other people together.
I feel like I'm doing something important.
My office is the great outdoors of Alaska.
I had loving family members who pushed me to dream big.
PBS American Portrait. Share your story today.
Well, welcome back to Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's the 1A Boys Men's State Championship game. Nick Lasker, RJ Hawk, and Nick, what an exciting boys game. We talked about the speed and the size, but boy, Nevada's on a different speed level.
Yeah, that's the quickness. Both teams playing at a high pace, and I think that's what both teams want.
You know, I was looking at really with their size, that being Izard County, you can tell they're the bigger team down low. They're able to get those rebounds. One thing, though, that I don't think I realized how much bigger they were down low.
Very big. You know, I think that Nevada's probably done a very good job of trying to pack it in a little bit and keep the big guys from getting the ball and then trying to keep them off the glass. But the size difference is very noticeable.
26-20 is our halftime score, and both of the scoring-wise, you've got Nevada, who shot 7 of 17 from the field. Actually, they are 12 of 24 from the field for 50%. And then Izard County is 7 of 21 for 33%. Would you say the speed factor for Nevada County is really the difference maker?
I think it is right now, but I really believe Izard County is going to make that run like we talked about many times before, a game of runs. So I believe both teams are going to come out and try to establish what they want to do here in the second half.
I believe we've got some first half highlights that we'll get to here in a moment, but before we do, we owe you another break. When we come back, we will talk more about this men's basketball game right here on Arkansas PBS.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
the Cherokee Nation, our people, our culture, our history, our future. To learn more, go to visitcherokeenation.com and say hello to the Cherokee Nation.
You'll find us at the end of a lot of long country roads, covering over 60% of the great state of Arkansas to provide reliable power to over 500,000 homes, farms, and businesses. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, your local energy partners.
John's Honda, your hometown dealer for sales and service of Honda motorcycles, ATVs, Honda generators, and Honda lawnmowers. Family owned and operated since 1967, John's Honda offers factory certified technicians and experienced sales staff.
Welcome back to Bank OZK Arena as we're in the middle of the Class 1A Boys Basketball State Championship game. And you know, one thing that I really enjoy watching are those little dribblers, and you don't make it to the Arkansas Basketball State Finals without a solid foundation in the fundamentals of the game. And that's exactly what players learn from Coach Lindsey Kelly as she trains future champs at the Saline County Excel Basketball Academy.
I'm on TV. Ooh, like Taylor Swift. I love playing basketball. It's a good way to exercise. I don't remember. Oh. My mom makes me. She's the head coach.
It's a place where you can learn about basketball. Miss Lindsay is one of the best coaches I've ever had.
This is all about fun. You might be a little nervous. I might be a little nervous too. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It feels like it was yesterday. I love basketball. I played for the Harmony Grove Lady Cardinals, and it's always been a passion of mine. My husband and I met playing basketball. I get to carry it with me now, and it's really cool because I get to work with some athletes that I went to school with their parents or know them from this area.
Let me think about this. I'm really short, so I like the offense because you get the dribble.
I would like to call it one of my favorite hobbies. I always love basketball, so what we focus on is mostly in the off season, and we do skills and drills, lots of fundamentals. We polish those skills, but this is unique because I wanted to do little dribblers like I did at Harmony Grove, where we just focus on ball handling.
Tonight we're doing Excel, and it's where we practice drills and practice like doing different moves, like behind your back and between your legs.
I would say that at this level, the younger age, they need to be able to dribble, pass, and shoot the ball. They're still working on formation and techniques, and you can just have repetition with those skills. Those are going to help them once they get out on the court.
I just think that, like, if you don't learn the basics, like, when you're young, I mean, you're going to be too far gone.
I get to practice my dribbling skills.
I could do this thing called the squirrel.
Okay.
They can just come to Excel and walk away knowing they have put in the work and they are becoming better athletes every day, then that is a positive for me.
Look, we might all go to different schools, but we all love basketball. Excel on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, pretty sure I'm going to try the squirrel move whenever I get back to Saline County. Congrats to Coach Lindsey and all the other coaches around the state nurturing the love for the game in our youngest players. So, as always, great seeing coaches like that invest in our young people. Well, we've got much more basketball action coming up next as the 1A boys game is going on, or they're going to start resuming here in a moment as it's 26-20. Nevada currently leads Izard County right here on Arkansas PBS.
Hi, Roger Scott for Big Red Stores.
Big Red Stores is proud to support high school athletics and to sponsor these high school championship games. Over 40 Big Red Stores are located throughout Central Arkansas, each one staffed with our team members who have participated in games, marched in the band, or led the spirit teams in cheers. And now we are pleased to bring families, schools, and communities together. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever. Enjoy the games.
Hi everybody, I'm Ed Leon, Chief Operating Officer here at Arkansas PBS. We hope you're enjoying our broadcasts of the high school state basketball finals. These broadcasts have become a signature service for us. They allow us to tell Arkansas stories, celebrate outstanding student athletes, and showcase opportunities for our young people to learn teamwork, plan and achieve goals, step outside their comfort zones, and grow into the future leaders of tomorrow. We're just proud to be able to be a small part of what their families, coaches, educators, and communities rally behind each and every day. So right now, I'm going to ask you to become part of the Arkansas PBS team by downloading our Engage Arkansas PBS app in your app store. This app lets you stay connected to the latest videos, photos, and conversations at the state basketball finals. And you'll be able to see all the live in-game stats. That's the same stats our announcers are using in the broadcast. That's pretty cool. You can also sign up for our sports newsletter at myarkansasPBS.org/sports. Join and be a part of it today. Pick up your phone right now, get the Engage Arkansas PBS app from your app store, and sign up for the newsletter, myarkansasPBS.org/sports. And thanks from all of us here at Arkansas PBS.
Welcome back to basketball action on Arkansas PBS as we are in the middle of the Class 1A boys high school basketball game. Currently, Nevada leads Izard County by a score of 26-20. It's time to head back courtside to get you ready for the second half. Here's Wes Moore and Bobby Swafford.
Bobby, it was Nevada County jumping out, or Nevada. It's Nevada County, but I always want to call them Nevada County. Nevada County jumped out 15-11, 4-point lead in the first quarter. Then they added to it in the second quarter. They outscored Izard County by 2, so that gets you your 26-20 score at the half. But the way the game started with Izard County, the defending champs, jumped out to a lead, I thought, here we go again.
That's
They're
right.
about to do it again. But give the Blue Jays credit, man. They came back, took the lead, held the lead, and built the lead.
They did. They were down 9-5. The next thing you know, they've got a lead themselves. They look like the defending champ. They look like the team that was expecting to come to Hot Springs and win today. And then they built that lead to double digits. But then you look at how the first half ended. A late run by Izard County. You don't think 4 or 6 points adds up to a whole lot. But now the 6-point game seems a whole lot more winnable, a whole lot more manageable for Izard County than it did when it was 10 or 11.
I want to see the heart of a champion now. Izard, they've won the title before. They know what it takes. I think we'll see that in the second half. Quick three-point attempt, give and go. Justice Cooper gets the rebound. He was being held. I don't know. They had a couple of Izard County, Nevada County Blue Jays. They could have called that on.
Well, they got Pearson with the hold. They got a fan of the call, which, I don't think there's a player ever been called for a foul that actually enjoyed the call.
So, good inbounds play to Justice Cooper, but he just lost it going up. He gets it back and tosses it in.
Well, nice job by Cooper. He knocked down a big three and started that run to close the first half, and he's starting the second half the same way.
It was a rough first half for him from the field. He was 3 of 9 from the field, but as you mentioned, hit a big shot there at the end and just hits one there. So he's 4 of 10, 4 of 11 now. But a big response from Nevada.
Kobe Edwards, second time the 6'7" junior's knocked down a jump shot, pushes the lead back to 6.
Everett with it, down in the corner. Tharp, he's hit a 3. Orff with it, back to Everett. Everett was afraid he was stepping out of bounds. He throws it up, couldn't get it to fall. Forced it a little bit, but I think he saw Tharp down there all by himself and figured he would get the rebound if he missed it.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Tharp is unable to slow the drive, and that leads to an easy Blue Jay layup. Good passing. Here's another 3 attempt from Tharp. Actually, that's Orff. He gets his own rebound, throws it up, partially blocked. Edwards with it. Edwards with the 3. Edwards with the block. He's come out strong in the second half. Todd will take a three. Todd, no good. Cooper with it. Cooper ready to run with it. Up ahead to Everett. Everett slices and dices. Give him two.
Nice move by Everett to finish there. He's lost the ball in traffic a couple times, but able to stay in control. The little jump stop. Use the window.
You put him in space, he finds a way to get to the basket. He would be a great slot receiver. If he was a football player, I'd put him in the slot. He's quick, side to side, a little lateral quickness.
Izard County went undefeated in football this year.
Maybe he was their slot receiver.
Maybe because they don't have a football team.
Nevada all the way to the basket, and that's Pearson getting his 6th point of the game.
Can't lose, you don't play, right?
Yeah, that's right. They're all focused on basketball, obviously. Faulkner brings it across half court. He's trying to get something, looking at Cooper inside. Pass is deflected, but it goes straight to Tharp. His three's good.
He knew it too. Yeah. As soon as he let that one go. It's a big shot for the Cougars. They're down just 5.
Nevada with it, looking to drive. Reverse layup is good. That was pretty. Coleman with the speed, the agility. He hangs in the air and throws it in. Cooper fakes the three, drives in, kicks it out. 3-point attempt by Orff, no good. Tharp trying to get the rebound, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Izard County.
Yeah, that possession by Keontae Coleman's kind of see why Izard County's chosen to face guard him and try to limit his touches. Because he gets the smallest bit of space, he can create something.
Izard County now 3 of 13 from the 3-point line. I guess they've had a lot of wide open looks. It's not like they're forcing it, but they just haven't made a high percentage of their threes. Everett with it. That one was forced. That one I didn't think they had to take. Here come the Blue Jays. Looking to pick up the pace a little bit. Nothing was there, so they'll pull it out. Coach is able to bark at him a lot easier now. They're right in front of him. Coach Mullins tells him what he wants.
Yeah, you don't think of a team that's averaging 67 points to slow the pace.
How about Coleman? Gets to the basket easily. Layup's good. Blue Jays add to their lead. 36-27. Cooper to the hole. Gets it to fall. Justice Cooper now with 13. Timeout. Izard County.
Yeah, what I was going to say, finish that thought. You don't think of a team averaging that many points to want to slow the pace, but they're slowing down Izard County. Izard has shown they want to get up and down. They want to force the issue. But Nevada doing a nice job of playing at their pace, and that's why they've got a 7-point lead.
I just think maybe Izard County's a little frustrated because they have had some good looks, and this is a team, look, they're the state champs, right?
Yep.
They blew this team out last year. They feel like they're the better team, but they can't make anything, and you may have a little frustration right now.
Yeah, shooting just 34% from the field, and you mentioned the long distance, 3 of 14 and 1 of 5 this half. They're going to keep firing. That's what shooters do. You know, eventually those shots are going to fall. At least that's the mindset. But again, we've seen it time and time again through the years, Wes. The state championship in this arena does weird things to shooters. Sometimes the shots just don't go down as much as you'd like them to.
Taking a look at Izard County head coach Kyle McCandless, they went 39-5 as the defending champs. That's tough to do because every time you play somebody, there's a target on your chest because you're the defending state champ.
That's right. You're the defending state champ in every arena you walk into. It doesn't matter if the team you're facing is as good as you are or you're 20 wins better. You're going to get their best shot. They're going to play their best game of the season against you. And Nevada may be doing the same thing right now.
Blue Jays with the lead. They can be patient. They are being patient. Edwards with it. They've used their speed to get to the basket the last 3 or 4 trips. Watts with Everett on him. Coleman throws it inside, tries a little power post move, and Edwards gets the foul call. That's really one of the few times we've seen them posting up and trying to go inside like that.
Yeah, Edwards had the size advantage, 6'7" over 6'4". He's going to go to the foul line after we took a quick timeout and pay some sponsors.
Blue Jays with a 7-point lead. You're watching the 1A Boys State Championship game on Arkansas PBS.
There's simply no substitute for hard work. Each new morning gives way to a chance to make things better than the day before. At Everett, we strive to be the best at what we do, and we know many in our community are doing the same. When we work to become better, everything around us becomes better too. Hi, I'm Susie Everett. At Everett Buick GMC, we're proud to support the difference makers in our community. That's the Everett difference.
I love PBS. It's the nerd in me. I love Nova. I love Masterpiece. I love reruns of Downton Abbey. PBS is smart, very intelligent. I learn things. And they're speaking to millions of people and making them feel connected. That's astonishing. What's not to like?
Well, welcome back into the 1A Boys State Championship game. Nevada got a 7-point lead on Izard County. I mean, you want to watch this game as soon as it hits your mailbox. All you got to do is order a copy of the state championship game. Go to mnmproductions.net to place your order, and you can listen to the sweet tones of Westmore over and over again.
Christmas present for all my family. They're the only ones that want to listen to this. First free throw is good. So Nevada keeping the pressure up. Second free throw off the back of the rim. Justice Cooper will chase it down. Edwards goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got 9 points.
I'm starting to think that Cooper is having kind of a quiet game.
Whoa!
He gets an assist there.
How about Everett coming in off the bench? That's Noah Everett. You also got Caleb Everett, or Kobe Everett. But Noah comes in off the bench, lets it fly from about, 25?
That's about 25. I was going to say that Cooper's got 13 and 8, if you want to call that a quiet 13 and 8.
That makes it a 5-point game. Third quarter, 3 minutes to go. Everett playing some good tight defense, forces the turnover. Faulkner all the way to the basket, left-handed layups, good. And now you got a 3-point game. It's a one-possession game.
Nice job by Faulkner, 6'4" in transition. Finishes with the left hand, and things are about to get really interesting for the Blue Jays unless they can stop the bleeding.
Just Faulkner's second basket of the game. You may remember a turnover. Cooper with it. Cooper up ahead to Everett. Everett fouled from behind. He'll go to the free throw line.
It's a nice look by Cooper. The pitch ahead. He had 2 guys out in front. Hits his man in stride and going to the foul line to cut this to potentially a 1-point contest.
Not a very good job of Izard County of separating or using space. Yeah, they were both running down the court next to each other, but Everett catches it, goes up for the layup, gets fouled, makes the first free throw. Now he's got 4 quick points coming in off the bench after hitting that deep 3.
Momentum's a funny thing in the game of basketball. It can turn on a dime. And certainly right now it is all leaning the Cougars' direction.
Well, remember that deep 3 he hit. That
right.
Seemed to give them a lift. And all of a sudden, Everett's got 5 quick points, and it's a 1-point game. 2.5 minutes to go. Third quarter. Everett playing some pretty good defense on Ellis. Rhodes with it. See that patience again. Head down, drive to the basket, wave it off. Foul was on the floor. They're going to get Tharp for it, I believe.
I look up and I kind of thought to myself, there hasn't been a whole lot of foul calls. That's only the 4th. That's the entire half. 4 fouls in 6 minutes in high school basketball. You don't see very often.
We didn't have a whole lot of whistles in the first game, in the girls' game.
That's what you like to see. You get to this level, you get to the state championship game, these guys in the stripes, let them play. And I say that and they call it ticky-tack foul.
That was
announcer curse 101 right there.
That one's going to be on Everett. That's his third foul.
Call that one on me, actually.
But he patted himself on the chest. He knew he did it.
Spoke that one into existence.
Yeah. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. A little over 2 minutes. Blue Jays with it. Everett out on Ellis. Ellis just dribbling around. Coach is kind of looking over, I think he's trying to find the mismatch. Who do they want to go to here? Who do they want to attack? They're going to get it deep and have a 3-point attempt there from Edwards. Edwards missed that one. He'd hit one earlier in the third quarter. So Izard County with a chance to take the lead. Faulkner with it, but they turn it over.
Yeah, too much mustard on that one.
Everett just couldn't pull it in.
Faulkner thought Everett was going to curl coming around that screen. Instead, he flared, and the bullet pass went right through his hands and into the coach's lap.
37-36 Not a high-scoring game like we thought we might have for this 1A boys game. Todd with it. Todd's hit a couple of threes. Ellis down in the corner. Coleman with it.
Stepped out of bounds.
Is that the third time?
It's the third time Nevada's done that. Happened just down from us, and that was going to be another foul on Izard County had he not stepped out of bounds.
Talking with some college coaches this year on a radio show, with that expanded three-point line, it's a little closer to the sideline.
Right.
So you keep your feet behind that three-point line, you're going to step out of bounds sometimes. No stepping out of bounds here. That's a three-point attempt by Thart, and they have the lead.
They're going to call it a two. The official on the far sideline said that was just a two. Either way, it does give Izard County the lead. But
here's a replay. Let's see what we can see. I thought, well, I tell you what, Edwards is in the way. We couldn't see the right foot. Left foot was okay, but the right foot we couldn't tell.
Again, it's the front line, not the back line. That back line's the college three-point arc.
So it's 38-37. We'll take a look at that replay later on, maybe. Cougars with it. Having a little pressure. That's a 5-second call. That's the second time. No, a timeout. They got a timeout really quickly because Coach got to give him a lot of credit. They were about to have a 5-second call, and Coach called timeout from the bench, so good job, Coach Mullins.
Yeah, Coach McClandis on the Izard County side really fired up. Here's another look at that three. That's
a
well behind the three-point line.
Yeah, they missed that. I don't know if
the official was looking at the college line.
The coaches are talking to the official, pointing it out, saying you're looking at the wrong line. That was a three. They're trying to get it straight right now. And I think they just give the signal it's going to be a three.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to change it.
They're going to talk with Coach Mullins and explain exactly what we saw. Great replay, guys. There you go. That is a three-point shot.
So that's going to push the lead to 39-37.
You know, we're sitting on the opposite corner, but from where I was sitting, I was like,
it looked deep.
That was good.
Yeah, it looked deep.
That was that was definitely a three. And so I'm glad we could see that on the replay, and clearly that was a three-pointer.
And there it is, added to the scoreboard. So nice job by the officiating crew to get it right, talk amongst themselves, and get it done. See, I don't rip on them all the time.
No, great job. Great job, guys.
Just 87% of the time.
Blue Jays with it, trying to tie it up or take the lead. 35 seconds to go. Todd posting up, nothing there. They'll get it to Edwards. Edwards guarded by Cooper. Now Rhodes with it. Rhodes trying to take Everett to the basket. Nothing. Todd, but Everett got him. Everett fouled and reaching in.
A little too aggressive was Everett.
That'll be the fourth team foul for Izard County.
He jumped out on the switch, tried to catch Todd napping, but instead picked up a foul.
No one guarding Edwards, but he didn't want to try another three. Cooper just let him have it. I don't know if they were paying attention when they threw it in. You see the speed advantage there, but no good. Cooper up with the rebound, looking to Everett. Everett all the way to the basket, loses it out of bounds. 2.2 seconds left. Izard County will have it.
Had a 2-on-1 opportunity there, decided to keep it, but a nice job by Todd to get the quick hands in there and allow the defense to get back and set up for this final possession.
Cooper will throw it in. Cooper to Everett. Everett's wide open. He'll take the three. No good. I'm surprised how open he was. Yeah. He was surprised how open he was. He kind of stopped. Look, nobody's around me. Well, I'll shoot it.
You don't expect the first pass in from the inbounds to be wide open, but he was. But off the mark, and here we go, the final 8 minutes.
Nice comeback from Izard County. They take the lead, 39-37, 1 quarter to go. It's the 1A Boys State Finals on Arkansas PBS.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Join a banquet of celebrity chefs as they savor vintage French Chef episodes and dish it up with Julia Child.
You never know what Julia is going to say.
She's truly authentic.
Her accent is so mesmerizing.
Oh, you forgot to cook the tuna.
This is Julia Child. Bon
appétit!
Dishing with Julia Child. Stream all episodes now with PBS Passport.
Well, welcome back into the 1A Boys State Final. You can continue the conversation of this 2-point contest on social media. Just use the hashtag ARPBS Sports.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter action. Blue Jays looking to tie it up or take the lead. They've had a lot of success driving to the basket, using their speed to get to the hole. Todd goes to the basket. Justice Cooper had picked up some fouls, and so he was not real aggressive on defense. Basket ties it up, but we got a quick foul on the Blue Jays. That'll be their third team foul.
Yeah, Cooper picked up those 2 fouls really early in this contest. Has not had another one since then, but that was a kind of a cheap foul in the backcourt by Pearson. Now he's going to the bench as he just picked up his 4th personal foul. That's a big one against Nevada.
All he did was accidentally trip the offensive player.
Got in the wrong way.
Yeah, they got their feet tangled and got called for the foul. Tie game, 39-39. Justice Cooper with the ball. He's standing right next to the logo for the state finals presented by Centennial Bank. I want to see somebody hit a 3 from there.
With the old rock and jock 5-point shot.
Yeah, it is. I've seen Marquise Noel from Little Rock Trojans hit a couple from right there. That dude's got some range. Tharp with it. Gives it to Faulkner. This may be the most patient we've seen the Cougars all night.
All night, maybe all season.
Faulkner looks to drive, pulls it out, gets it over to Everett. Now to the other Everett. Cooper almost had a backdoor look. Cooper to the basket, draws the foul.
Yeah, nice job by Cooper, kind of let that one develop. I think what you got to really appreciate by the way Cooper plays, he always seems like he's in control. Never lowers the shoulder, never goes too fast, kind of evaluates things, and finds the best course of action, and then takes it, and a lot of times he finishes it.
Yeah, Cooper had his man beat. He had Edwards beat, and it was almost like he slowed up a little bit just so he could draw the contact and go to the free throw line. I know he wanted the and one, but he goes to the free throw line. He gives Izard County the lead.
It's a sign of a good player, be able to have that body control, but also put the other team at a disadvantage.
Second free throw is no good, so it remains a 1-point game. Blue Jays with it. Nevada with Ellis out front. Ellis to Coleman. Coleman across court to Todd. Not rushing anything. Watts to Coleman. Coleman driving all the way to the basket. Layup, good. Lead goes to the Blue Jays.
Nice job by Coleman. He's done that a couple times in the second half. Been able to get to the rim and finish. Not the biggest player, 5'7", but he can finish in the paint.
Tharp up top. Little pressure. Gets it to Faulkner. Faulkner back after rolling his ankle earlier in the game. Backdoor cut. Had a kick ball, no call. Bouncing around. Justice Cooper saves it, but saves it right to the Blue Jays. Pull up, jump shot, no good. Justice Cooper with the rebound. Up ahead to Orff. Orff 3-on-2 and throws it away. Orff was going to Tharp. Tharp cut to the basket. Tharp said, my fault, but
the pass was behind him.
One-point lead for the Blue Jays. They're looking to add to it. 5 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the game. Been a pretty close game the entire way. Largest lead for Izard County was 5. Largest lead for Nevada was 11. They go to the basket, no good. Missed layup and a foul called. Costly missed layup. Not only do you miss the layup and the opportunity to go up 3 points, but you foul Justice Cooper and you get the foul called on Watts.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can't do. You can't attack the basketball right after a missed shot. Referees are looking for that frustration foul. And even if it was a clean swipe, that Dontavius White thought it was, he got whistled for the infraction.
Well, and that foul was so loud, I could hear it through our microphones, the slap of the skin. Faulkner brings it across half court. Izard County down by 1. They're the defending state champs. Inside to Justice Cooper. Takes it up strong. Blocked from behind. Out of bounds. Izard County keeps it.
Nice job by Watts coming in from behind and forcing that one out of bounds.
Hey, great job of Edwards there, too. Edwards played good post defense. He may be a little taller than Cooper.
He's listed at 6'7". I like this matchup, though. Cooper on Edwards, one-on-one on top of the key.
Cooper gives it up to Everett. Everett driving to the basket. Pump fake, no good. Gets his own rebound. Izard County with another rebound. Faulkner to the basket, no good. Cooper there. Cooper with the basket and the foul.
The strong finish by Cooper. The third chance was the charm for Izard County. The first half, the glass was owned by Nevada, but really those numbers have really gone the other direction in the second half. The Cougars have made an emphasis about pounding the glass, and Cooper's got a chance to finish another three-point play.
Cooper's free throw is no good. So it's a one-point game. It's twice now Cooper's had a chance with a free throw to make it a two-point game, but he missed both free throws.
27-21 Izard County now with the rebounding advantage.
They had several offensive rebounds on that possession. Blue Jays looking to drive to the basket, easily to the basket, but Cooper's there to block it, and Faulkner gets the rebound, but Faulkner loses it, and the Blue Jays cash in on the turnover.
Nice job by Coleman again, finishing right spot at the right time. Blue Jays got a 1-point lead.
Nevada takes the lead 43-42, under 4 minutes to go. We'll have our last media timeout in just a few seconds. Faulkner to the basket, no good. Here come the Blue Jays. Looking to run all the way to the basket, no good. Rebound tipped in by Edwards.
That's the downside of Cooper coming over for the block. It allows the easy offensive putback, and Edwards with the tip in.
3-point lead for Nevada. Blue Jays playing some tough defense. Everett coming in, blocked from behind, foul is called.
Kind of out of control possession there by Izard County, but that's how they like to play, and they're bailed out as Everett's going to be at the free throw line after the media timeouts.
Everett will have a chance to make it a one-point game when we come back. You're watching the 1A Boys State title game on Arkansas PBS.
This month in Passport, your on-demand library of the best of PBS.
I believe that India should be governed by Indians.
He's a traitor!
You never know who you can trust.
It's a trap.
Where is she?
There are still wild, exciting places out there left to explore.
These and other shows are available with Passport. Become a member of this PBS station, sign in, and start streaming today.
One of the best things about being a community-focused bank like Centennial is that we encourage our employees to volunteer and give back. That's why our bankers are often seen around town involved in activities that have less to do with money matters and more to do with supporting others. From charity events and disaster relief, the Chamber of Commerce and civic activities, we enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. See for yourself the difference our local commitment can make. More information available at my100bank.com. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back into the 1A Boys State Championship game. 3:29 left. Nevada a 45-42 lead. You can join the Arkansas PBS Sports Booster Club at the rookie level for $35 or be an all-star, which also includes the Arkansas PBS Passport on-demand streaming for $60. You can sign up at myarkansaspbs.org/sports.
Everett going to the free throw line for Izard County. He is 2 for 2 from the free throw line this afternoon. Making 3 for 3. It's a 2-point game. Perfect. Everett makes it a 1-point game. I think we're in for a great finish. I look for Justice Cooper to really take over. This is his time in the game right here. Yeah. This is a time for him to shine.
Cooper on one end and Coleman 12 and White on the other, and I think it's going to determine the outcome of this one.
Coleman, Ellis, Watts, they're going to want to drive to the basket. That's Ellis. Todd with it. Don't forget about him. Todd had a big first half. He's got 11 points. Watts with it. He's been able to use his speed to get to the basket. They do a good job of spreading the floor, creating a mismatch, putting their head down, driving to the basket. Here's Watts trying to get to the basket. Nothing there. Gives it to Todd. No hurry.
After mainly face guarding him for the entire first half, Izard County playing Coleman straight up.
Ellis has it right now, looking inside. Todd with Faulkner on him. Watts over to Todd. Todd guarded by Faulkner.
He's certainly content with us bleeding this one down.
Well, they do have a 1-point lead. Foul called on Everett. It was on the floor. That basket doesn't count.
Still 2 more for Nevada would be put to the foul line.
That's the 4th foul on Everett. Into the game for Nevada is Edwards. Edwards replaces Ellis. I'm sorry, that's Pearson in the game.
Yeah, Pearson and Everett both 4 fouls, 1 on each side, but Nevada's got to burn a timeout. They can't get the ball in.
Not a whole lot of movement once they went to throw it in. And he finally just had to look over at the official and say timeout. Put his hands in the air like, what are you guys doing? I gotta get it in to somebody. So a 1-point game. Nevada leads it with the ball, 2:11 left. That last possession we saw was they were very patient. It was almost as if Coach Mullins told them, look, we want to lay up or nothing.
That's right. They'll make them guard you for a full 2 minutes, and a lot of teams can't do that without fouling. Either way, the best case scenario for the Blue Jays is they get put to the foul line, or they can milk that clock a little more, as they killed about a minute and a half already of that possession and didn't even have to take a shot to do so.
Coach Mullins gives them their instructions. See what they drew up for their inbounds play here. Nothing going, no easy score. So they'll pull it out. Pearson with it.
It's a 5-second call.
Yep, there you go. You called it. That's the second time that's happened in this game.
He came close to breaking it right there at the end, but the official had already extended that arm for the 5th time, and Pearson immediately checks out. It's a tough turnover for Nevada, but great defense by Izard County.
Yeah, credit to Orff. Orff was all over him. Everett with it. Izard County, the defending champs, down a point. Less than 2 minutes to go. Everett all the way to the basket. Layup good. Izard County with the lead.
Nice job by Everett playing with 4 fouls. Never stopped the ball, never stopped the right hand. He just takes it unimpeded to the bucket for the lead. He's in double digits now with 10.
Watts with it.
Coleman going to watch off at the push-off there. Got away with one.
They're looking at Edwards inside. Edwards has it. Cooper with him.
Great
no good.
Defense.
Cooper with the rebound. Cooper to Everett. Everett will slow it up. Probably one of the few times you'll see them slow down.
Really nice job by Cooper going straight up, forcing the bad shot.
He's got to get rid of it. Faulkner with it. They're going to call a timeout.
Got a foul call.
Foul.
Not terrible if you're Nevada. Put Faulkner on the foul line in the bonus. Maximize the number of possessions you can get. That's why teams foul late in games.
Faulkner has not shot a free throw this afternoon. He's 2 of 5 from the floor. Free throw's no good. So it was a smart foul. Blue Jays with it. You hear their fans. They're growing restless. They want them to go. Down 1 with a minute to go. Looking inside. Edwards with it. Fakes the move. Jump shot. Baseline. No good. Rebound. Big rebound from Orff.
You know, he's knocked that down a time or two in this game, Wes, but kind of forced that one. A little fadeaway jumper. Didn't necessarily need to take that one.
Everett is fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Probably not the guy they want to foul.
At this point, you're looking at Faulkner or maybe even Cooper. Cooper hasn't shot the ball very well today. As far as guys you're looking to foul, well, you're exactly right. Everett has knocked to the step to the foul line and knocked down 4 of 4.
I don't know if I'd want to foul Justice Cooper. He just seems like a gamer to me.
He does.
You know, with the game on the line, he seems like a guy that would knock him down. That surprises me. I would have expected Cooper Everett to make those. 1 point game. 35 seconds to play. And a foul.
Yep. Coach McClandis was calling for that one. Yeah, he was saying because they're not in the bonus yet, he was kind of indicating to his defender to go ahead and give up a foul. Don't think he wanted a potential horse collar there, but either way, he gets it, and no harm, no foul, except for the one on the board.
I thought they were in the bonus, and they knew he wasn't a good free throw shooter. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Good call there. Inside to Todd. Todd loses it. He'll take a 17-footer. It's good.
Boom. Knocks it down with confidence.
Lead. 25 seconds, quickly up to Everett. Everett, 1-on-3. He'll take it to the basket. Good pass inside to Tharp. Tharp is fouled on the floor. They're going to say he was fouled on the floor, so it'll be a 1-and-1.
That's going to be team foul number 10. So they're going to get the 2 anyway.
Exactly right. That is team foul number 10. 2 shots coming for Tharp. Tharp has not taken a free throw tonight. Short. Kind of fell away from it. If you watch his body, he was falling backwards as soon as he shot it.
It's 3 straight free throws Izard County has missed.
Tie game. Timeout, Izard County. Drama in the 1A Boys State Championship game. Tharp goes to the line, hits the second free throw to tie it up.
This is what basketball in March is really for. Tie game, 20 seconds left. You've got the ball, a chance to win it. You get fouled, you go to the free throw line. This is where the coaches earn those moderate-sized dollars in Class 1A. You draw something up, create something for your playmaker. I like Coleman off the dribble.
You look at the Izard County fans, they're easy to spot because they're the ones standing up. You still got some fans from the girls' game hanging around. You look over at all the blue, they're all standing. Hard to sit right now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting, I want to stand up.
If you're a fan of either one of these two teams, you're either watching this on television, you're probably standing in your living room, or you're standing here at Bank OZK Arena. 19.6 seconds left. A little slower paced game, a little lower scoring game than we might have expected, but I think with two teams that have combined to win 72 contests this season, kind of shaping out how we expected it to.
All right, you think about it, we started the telecast talking about the Blue Jays, how they had that chip on their shoulder, losing the title game last year to Izard County. This is what they've been practicing for all year. That's how they played today. A great ball game, back and forth. Both the 1A games have been great. Back and forth game with lead changes, and quickly a foul is called.
They went ahead and fouled them, so hey, beat us at the foul line. You don't see that very often, but they've got confidence in their own offense. You know, worst case scenario, you're down 2, but maybe they're saying, hey, I don't have confidence in Pearson to step to the foul line and knock them down. A little surprising, though, to foul a team that gives them a chance to take a lead.
Or fouls Pearson. Pearson quickly shoots it. And I was like, I'm at the gym practicing right there. Hand me the ball, I'll shoot it. Took no time.
Sometimes you can out-scout yourself.
Pearson, second one's no good. Off the back of the rim. Here comes Faulkner. Faulkner quickly down the court, a little out of control. Everett with it. Everett driving, penetrates, up, no good. Great rebound from Edwards. And quickly a foul by Faulkner with 6.6 seconds left. The Blue Jays will go back to the free throw line.
You get the look that you want. You don't have to burn a timeout. You get a pretty point-blank shots. Just kind of rims out. You can't get the offensive rebounds. And either way, Nevada gets a chance to add to their lead, but still going to be a one-possession contest no matter what Coleman does here at the foul line.
Coleman to the free throw line. First free throw attempts of the day for him. 6.6 seconds left. First free throw's no good. Here comes Justice Cooper with it. Timeout called by Izard County.
So they're going to have to go about 85 feet and 5.4 seconds left to do it. And of course, you got to play good defense if you're Nevada. You're preaching to your squad. If you're Bobby Mullins, the head coach of the Blue Jays, you can't foul. But we've got drama.
Perfect situation down the stretch. 48-47, 1-point game. Nevada looking to win the state championship after losing it last year. The Cougars looking to repeat, go back-to-back. To me, you got to get the ball in Justice. I'm actually surprised he called timeout there because you had Justice Cooper with the ball.
With the ball, yeah.
I thought you let him go. He's the second biggest guy on the court next to Edwards. Very athletic. He can stop and shoot a 15-footer, or he can take it all the way to the hole.
And it's going to be a favorable defensive matchup as well, because you got to think Edwards is going to be on him. And he's a little quicker than Edwards has shown so far. So right now you're Izard County. You want to get something going towards your own basket, because if you've got to go back to the basketball, that could cost you a half a second, maybe a full second. We look for Izard County to get something going, I guess, to our left here on the broadcast.
They'll have 5.4 seconds. Edwards gets it, quickly picked up, goes behind his back. 2 seconds. 1 shot at the buzzer, no good. Blue Jays win. Nevada wins the 1A boys state title. Redemption for the Blue Jays.
It's exactly what you wanted. It's what you draw up here, Izard County. You get the ball to your playmaker. You get him inside the paint. The little floater just could not go. And a new state champion is crowned in Class 1A.
Izard County got 2 shots. Their last 2 shots came in the paint. Good looks. Neither one fell.
Yep. Free throws was really the difference. Izard County had a chance to hit 3 of them late. Had 2 in the paint. Nevada couldn't put the ball game away at the foul line either. But here's a look at the final shot for Cooper. Gets inside the paint. Really, that's a look that he probably knocks down more times than not. It's a little too strong, and the guys in blue and whites are going to be celebrating in Southwest Arkansas all night long.
You draw it up for Izard County. You get Everett a look in the paint. You get Cooper a look in the paint. That's your 2 guys.
Yep.
Neither one of them fall. And the Blue Jays come away with the title. So congratulations to Nevada. 48-47. They get the state championship this year after coming up short last year.
Yeah, what a bounce back. You get beat by 21 points by the same team in the title game last year. You fall behind by 5 early, and it looked like Izard County was going to get out and run away with this contest. But you got to give credit to Bobby Mullins, the head coach at Nevada, made the adjustments, and his guys made the plays when they needed to, and that's why they're state champs.
And credit to Pearson. Final point of the game came on a free throw. Goes to the line, knocks down the free throw after being fouled. They sent him to the line. He made them pay.
Yep. It's kind of, a strategy that would have paid off if the shots had fallen for Izard County. You foul in a tie game on purpose, send them to the foul line, and this time it paid off for the Blue Jays.
And you look at Nevada's stats, 2 of 7 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
They were 2 of 7. But
for the entire game.
For the entire game, but they hit the one that mattered.
Maybe that's why you foul. They haven't taken many free throws. They didn't really attack the paint a whole lot on a regular basis, but hey, they get the job done.
There's Coach Mullins.
And there's your hardware.
Celebrating the championship. You see Edwards picking up the trophy. A little redemption for the Blue Jays. Their fans on their feet. They haven't sat down in a long time. Some worn out fans and players, I'll tell you that. Leading scorer for Nevada was Todd. He had 13 points, 6 of 10 from the floor. He also had 6 rebounds. Edwards came up big. He had 11 points, 7 rebounds. Probably the biggest rebound of the game was after Everett missed the shot in the lane. And Edwards came up big, had the rebound, threw it out. The outlet pass, they were fouled right away. Pearson had 7, Coleman had 8, Rhodes 2, Ellis 4, Watts 3. So pretty spread out scoring for Nevada. For Izard County, Justice Cooper had 16 points, but he was 6 of 15 from the field. Not a good shooting night for Cooper. Everett finished with 10. He was 3 of 13 from the field. Rough night for him shooting-wise. Tharp had 12. You had Faulkner with 4.
Wes, we like to talk about the offense all the time, but the defense for Nevada has to get a little tip to the cap, and we'll talk to Coach Bobby Mullins about it. They held Izard County to just 35% shooting from the field as Coach Mullins making his way to talk to us. Tell you what, that's a big-time defensive effort, and we'll get his thoughts on it.
Yep, they came through when it counted, got some big stops, and then when they forced a missed shot, they got the rebounds, and that was huge too. Bobby Mullins joins us now of your 1A boys state champions, Nevada, the Blue Jays. Get it done. Coach, go ahead and put that on. Coach, how you feeling?
Hey, I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. It's long overdue. Izard has got me 2 years 2008, last year, and I just told the guys, keep believing in each other and keep believing in me.
What was the offseason like after losing last year, and how did it push this year's team to do what was done tonight?
And you're probably not going to agree with what I'm finna say, but it took the kids a while because they were so hurt. You know, they so hurt. But I told them anything worth having is worth working for. And about a month into after the season, about June, I sit them down, I say, it's time to go back to work. We usually go earlier than that, but they were so hurt, I let them get through them feelings, and they went back to work.
You weathered the early storm. They jumped out to a lead on you today, but then the defense put the clamps on you. You hold them to 35% shooting, a team that can score it almost at will against everybody else.
Wow.
What can you say about your defense?
I can't say enough about it. That's kept us afloat all year. You know, when our offense was stutter, flutter, our defense was on point. My point guard, I have some of the toughest point guards on the ball, I think, in the whole state. Some of my practices, I have to call timeout, get the cut man out, because they go after each other. But it paid off.
How about Pearson stepping up at the end, hitting the free throw?
Yeah, I wanted him to hit two, though. But, hey, they warriors. I mean, those kids, I've been with them, and that's the joy of being in a small school. I've been with them since they were little pee-wees. I used to have them in PE class with little bitty kids, and they've grown up with me, and I've grown up with them.
Yeah, Coach, we appreciate it. We're going to have you swap places.
Well, I'm going to get out y'all way.
Game MVP.
Because I am so – I don't know what to do. What do I do from now?
Celebrate.
Thank y'all, guys.
Thank you.
We'll get Coach out of here, and we'll bring in Keontae Coleman. He finished the night with 8 points. He had a steal, 3 rebounds, 4 of 9 from the field. He's holding the 1A Boys MVP trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How's it? Can you describe the feeling this year compared to last?
Last year, we were more excited to get to the stage. Like, we never thought we would be able to play on this big stage. And last year, we were nervous a lot, and this year it really showed us, like, we were ready.
It's not the first time it's happened to you, I'm guessing, this year, but they face guarded you the entire first half. They were trying to deny your touches, but you didn't force anything. What was kind of going through your mind, and what led you to kind of get the other guys involved?
Just let my teammates work. It's a team game, and it don't matter who's scoring, who's not. As long as we get the win, that's all that really matters. It's a good feeling tonight. It's a good feeling.
What were your emotions? What were you feeling when they're at the end of the game, when you got Javonte Pearson going to the free throw line, tie game?
I told Coach in the beginning. Right after the timeout that they were gonna foul, and Javonte Pearson, his free throws had improved a lot since last year, and I was glad he was out there at the line. I ain't trust nobody else but him. I missed mine, and I know, but I don't trust nobody else but Button up there, and they're on free throw line.
You kind of touched on it, but you lose this game by 21 points to Izard County last year.
Yes, sir.
How special is it to come back and get revenge against that same team and win a title?
It just shows the hard work and dedication that we have put in since last year. It's been a long ride. We lost 6 games, and we lost some games that we shouldn't have lost, and we lost against Bradley in the district tournament. So I mean, it's a good. A couple months ago, I didn't think we were gonna make it back, and now we won it. So.
What a feeling. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. 1A boys state champs right here, the Nevada Blue Jays, 48-47. Stick around. We got more coverage from Bank OZK Arena. You're watching the state finals on Arkansas PBS.
Hi, Roger Scott for Big Red Stores. Big Red Stores is proud to support high school athletics and to sponsor these high school championship games. Over 40 Big Red Stores are located throughout Central Arkansas, each one staffed with our team members who have participated in games, marched in the band, or led the spirit teams in cheers. And now we are pleased to bring families, schools, and communities together. Big Red Stores, now more convenient than ever. Enjoy the games.
Broadcast of this championship